that hard. We be pulling all these cards while we healing all these scars. Hey, good morning,
Hey,
grand rising.
rumors in, I'ma send it to a place where I'm grateful for every morning, see the look up on my face.
Hey,
Sometimes I feel I'm ignoring my life, but it's the hermit God said I'm restoring your sight. Eight of cups with it,
moving
moving
on
on
up
up
with
with it.
it,
Life gritty, but you gotta get tough
with
with it.
it.
God touch, hush critics, I'm in touch with it. Childhood, double dodge, G.I. Joe rhythm.
Hey,
Hey,
hey. And don't forget, we
y'all about
elemental
it?
beings. Hey, trying to save the people from the pain and misery. They don't understand me. I'm a different kind of breed, come from the 5D. Hey, and this life is not that hard. We be pulling all these cards while we healing all these scars. And don't forget, we elemental beings.
I used to be mad at the world cause I couldn't see myself.
Hey, we manifested you, let's stress
I used to
it.
be mad at the world cause I couldn't see myself. Mad at the world when I couldn't find help. I did my shadow work and on my past be like looking in the bedroom mirror at the traffic light. He caught on blue one night. My ancestors straight sent it into a filter and sight. They said I resonate with the light and the darkness. So I had to figure out how I'ma walk this.
Hey,
Path is given, they give me the rhythm. They say I gotta do it now, it's the reason I'm living. So I obey the rules, no
no
bang
baneful
freestyle
spell
work.
work.
I stick to the script, heaven over hell first. Facing God, into it from my ancestors. Heavenly symphonies, but they all big steppers. Weapons of warfare, a spiritual. Spirit says, say, even if they not hearing you, so ace of swords from the king of swords. I roll with Ark Michael, I can never be ignored. Before ascension, I was never a sucker. And the spirit after ascension, I'm never a sucker. Good morning.
Hey, we
Hey,
manifested you, let's stress
good
it.
morning.
Hey, we pray to God and get his
Good
blessings.
morning.
Hey, and then chain goes the money tree.
Why?
Hey, the
The
blessings
blessings
flow
flow
in
in
so
so abundantly.
abundantly.
Good
Our
morning.
chakras with that actually popping.
Huh?
We keep on going, we can't be
Hey,
stopping. Chain
go
goes
to
the money
money
tree.
tree.
The blessings flow in
So
so
abundantly.
abundantly.
Good morning.
Hey, and don't forget, we elemental beings. Hey, trying
Trying
to
to
save
save
the
the
people
people
from
from
the
the
pain
pain
and
and
misery.
misery.
And
And
this
this
life
life
is
is
not
not
that
that
hard.
hard.
We be pulling all these cards while
While
we
we
healing
healing
all
all
these
these
scars.
scars.
Hey, and don't forget, we elemental beings. Hey, trying to save the people from the pain and misery. Hey, tap into your
Good
energy.
morning.
Hey, we about to tap into your
Good
energy.
morning.
Hey,
Hey,
hey, hey, go. They call me high priestess. I be tapped in. Let's put some pause in, see what's really happening. Check my energy. I'm not your enemy. She probably lying and ain't never been no friend of me. I've been working very hard for divinity. And to prove a point ain't never made no sense to me. I do know chemistry. You might blend with me. Let's pull these cards in. Tap into your energy. Hey, tap into your energy. Hey, tap into your energy. Hey, it's kinda crazy. They all want your energy. Been on the fences, is a friend or an enemy. It's
it's
clear apparently. They
apparently.
love your energy. I get it. It's
It's
all
all
about
about
your
the
energy.
energy. Hey,
Hey, it's
it's
all
all
about
about
the
the energy.
energy. release. Good morning, guys. Hope you guys are doing well, in positive energy and attracting the life you desire because it's your birthright. I need to stop screaming. I did not realize I'm so damn loud, okay? I be going to post videos and it be like, what? I be like, Lord, I'm loud. But anyway, hope you guys are doing well in positive energy, okay? We got a message for you guys. Make sure you take the message how it resonates in your life. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Don't forget, share the video out. Don't be stingy. Share it out, okay? There's so many people that need the message, right? If you find yourself here, it's for a reason. There is a message here for you.
That's right.
At some point when you come across this channel, it's going to make that soul clap, okay? Something like that. So let's get into this message.
Okay. Hey, everyone. I'm back. Feeling a little better, right? Battling
Doing
through
good,
something.
getting better.
But nevertheless, we here, right? Like we supposed to be. And the download this morning is don't let your life become influenced by the AI algorithm.
Come on.
Right? The AI algorithm is very serious. It's diabolical what they're doing. Right? So say, you grab your smartphone. Well, it's way beyond that now. What you think, your algorithm begins to connect what you think. Connect with what you think, and what they begin to do is feed you misinformation through the AI
With a little
to
truth in the
justify
middle.
your discretion. It justifies your own discretions, and it's not very healthy, right? The AI is a powerful influence. So to combat what you might be taking in, cross-reference things when you hear them. Like when you strolling on that AI and you hear things,
They like to mix it with truth.
cross-reference what you hear, because there's a lot of misinformation that's being pumped out through the AI. Is a powerful algorithm, right? It can sink you into depression. It can force you into delusion. It can force you into all different type of energies, right, that don't belong to you, because the AI is feeding you inserts of other people's lives all day long, other people's opinions all day long, information that's uploaded to Google all day long, right? So sometimes you can get in the mode of being studious, but you gotta cross-reference what you filter your reference. The AI.
Shawnee. I heard Shawnee. Okay, Sean. I don't know. Junior, Victor, Hernandez, Mandy, Melinda, Corey, and Tyson. This could be your name. Okay, I don't know. Amanda, Frida, and Carlisha. We got the Two of Pentacles coming out here in the reverse for you. And then it says the Coral Cathedral. Okay? And we have honor the sacredness of each moment and live fully in the present. So with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, I feel like there's someone that maybe, you are not taking each moment in fully, right? I like to talk about really embracing the moment, right? Like the world wants you to move so fast. The world wants you to just always be looking for the next thing. Well, sometimes we have to focus on the moment. Some of these moments that you're going through are very sacred, especially while you're going through an ascension, an upgrade, while you're going through your spiritual self-development. It's very important that, you pay attention to each sacred moment, right? It's something important about the moments. It's not always what's next. It's sometimes embracing what's right in front of us. And I feel like a lot of us could be missing the lesson right here. Okay, it says, I am ready to go big, rise up, and step into my power. Well, stepping into your power is embracing each moment. That means that, when you are able to see the sacredness in each moment, it means you're showing gratitude. You're being thankful for things. You're taking a moment to acknowledge things that are happening in and around your life. Right? So I feel like something like that needs to take place here, because there could be an imbalance with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse here. Okay? There could be a lot more worrying about moments than really finding moments sacred, right? There could be a lot more moments of worry, doubt, fear, right? Since the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, it lets me know that something's not balanced here. Okay, so it's time to go big, rise up, and step into your power. Okay, really paying attention to each moment. Like, every moment counts. Okay, I don't know if there's something that's, I don't know if it's the spirit of ungratefulness trying to come over, and maybe you can't realize when those moments come, and you know you should be showing gratitude, but I feel like more gratitude could really be used here.
So my 3-card spread is interesting and is admirable. I got the 6 of Torches to the Ace of Cups to the 4 of Swords. So I see somebody, you did a thing, right? And whatever it is that you done, you've been held in high honors for it. Like, and it's crazy because I'm feeling this right here. When you held in high honors spiritually, that doesn't necessarily mean that people hold you in high honors in the natural. Like, you could very well be misunderstood. You could be disliked, definitely, because this 6 of Torches is authentic energy, right? And authentic energy doesn't resonate evenly across the board. It doesn't. It never was meant to. High honors to the Ace of Cups is like, so you definitely have the appreciation of your ancestors, right? This is a big Ace of Cups. So I can feel like it's a high honors, like, you know, like this might be a card of higher realms, right? So like, if you're not really connected to your life and what's going on, you might not even get this read, right? But this is a person that did a thing. Like, maybe you made a transition in life. Maybe you decided to live in your truth, and maybe that illuminates you from the inside out. And I feel like you cannot be liked for that, but you are loved with the Ace of Cups, right? I say the bitter with the sweet. 4 of Swords is divine rest. So I feel like God has made space for you, somebody, like, in reality. Like, I feel like, you know, because I feel envy in this energy. So I feel like a person who's held in high honors, and maybe people condemned you, and maybe people, I don't know, you know. I just feel like this is not like, you know, this is not a person who probably feels like they honorable. You might, because the opinions around you, they might be influencing. Like, you know, maybe people say things and, you know, maybe you pick up on them, I don't know. But I'm here to tell you that you did something and you are held in high honors. Ace of Cups, love of your ancestors. Even the love of your family. And maybe it may not be expressed the way you want. It's there though. So I'm gonna read these 2 soul cards. What you seek is seeking you. Believe, focus, intent, meet with destiny. Live life as if everything is rigged in your favor. Have confidence, keep faith, you are supported. And I said that with the Ace of Cups. Like, you have a lot of ancestral energy, whoever's in this reading, and you are held in high honors, maybe by higher realms. That's the read. That's what it reads.
Current energy.
Real current. Everything's upright. Been around the world and we've been playing.
That's exactly what it is. Definitely a player hater. In the energy, you know? Right in the energy.
Clip what, lays who? I ain't what Mace did.
Big old haters. Crazy. They always try and come through. I ignore them. I ain't even going to get into it. So we got the 2 of Wands out here, okay? To the Pearl of Wisdom and the ladybug, good luck. Now, I don't really believe in good luck. I think things happen in divine timing. I do believe in miracles because God is miraculous. But I don't really believe in luck here. But I feel like good things are happening right now, okay? Or, that is what you're capable of, receiving good things, being around good things. We got 2 of Wands here. So I feel like there's something that needs to be leveled out here. Remember, we started off with the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't know if this is someone, I feel like someone's juggling something, okay? I don't know. I almost feel like a love-hate kind of energy. It's crazy. Someone could like have a love kind of hate energy for you. It's like, they admire you so much that they hate on you. I'm really picking that up in the energy, something like that. But we got the Pearl of Wisdom here. Embrace the wisdom of the ages and let the luminous light of truth guide your path. So I feel like, I don't know if there's someone rejecting wisdom from someone older than them. Okay, that's such a big battle in the world. I see young against old, right? That is such a battle out here. But it's true. Like, with age comes wisdom. So I don't know if there's someone rejecting wisdom from someone, but I would encourage someone to receive, be in the energy of receiving. Wisdom is something that you can only gain, by growth, by growing, by aging, something like that. And there's something here that's not balanced. So I don't know if someone, maybe this information that this older person has could really give you some kind of leverage. Okay, maybe this could be your child, just kind of rebelling. How children, when they get into the world, is hard. When you're teaching one thing at home, they're learning things outside of the home. It can be an imbalance. So maybe you could be struggling with this right now. But it says you are a bright energy. Let worry go and be happy here and now. Remember, in the moment is very important. Feel good about being a loving and colorful you. You bless the world with colors and good luck. I'm going to say with colors and divine love, okay? I don't know if you're wearing red and black today. Well, maybe it could be you. Okay? Right? Something about Papa Legba could be very important. Papa Candelo, something like that, okay? But there's something about wisdom here, using your wisdom. Maybe even there's someone, and maybe you don't realize that you need some elders in your life, right? I know a lot of us are strong. I know a lot of us are leaders, but sometimes we need the elders, right? We do. That's where the wisdom comes from. That's where the strength comes from. And I don't know, it's like the enemy has been so busy trying to separate the young and the old, the wise and the unwise. So just be very mindful of that. There's balance needed here. And you could be needing a good word from a wise elder here is what I'm seeing. Okay? You could be the wise elder that needs to give a word and maybe someone's rejecting it. Keep praying about it. Okay? Keep, standing on business, especially if you're dealing with a child, right? Just keep standing on whatever it is because they hear you, They say whatever you put into the child, it comes out of the child. So just keep doing what you're doing here. I know there's some kind of imbalance, but things do eventually balance out. Rise big, go big, rise up and step into your power.
So we got this devil out here, to the Hermit in reverse, to the King of Cups. And it's like spirit early in the morning complexities. Like, it's like, my brain is working right now. All right. The devil to the Hermit in reverse. This devil is the devil within. Right. What I'm getting from this card.
The devil is a liar. Yeah.
The Hermit in reverse, it feels like, honestly, you failing to either see something about yourself, which could be an addictive trait. It could be something. I don't want to place names and titles, but this could be a failure to look within. This could also be a failure to recognize somebody around you that has pure evil in them. And what I'm saying that for a reason. When you see this devil's card, you have a childlike image. But when you look inside the image, you see a demon inside the image, right? But on the outside, this looks like a face of innocence, right? And with the Hermit in reverse, I feel like it's a failure. Somebody, you not, either way, whatever it is, it's a failure to really isolate your thoughts and go within with this Hermit in reverse. Because when you got the Devil to the Hermit in reverse, that's an energy that's kind of, to me, on a spiritual level, it's alarming. Because if the Devil is around, I want my Hermit to be upright. Because it's like, all right, I'm able to see clear. I can see it. The Hermit is about a card of shedding light within. This Devil is about a demon within. It could be somebody around you. It could be a part of you. King of Cups upright. I really feel like this is this could easily be an energy that's not here, because I don't feel like it's connected to the read in any way. So it could be like somebody's father. It could be a dad kind of energy, right? It could be a masculine in your life in the King of Cups energy. The King of Cups, I call him the gangster of love. Like, this is the type of masculine energy that's gonna love. At the end of the day, the way he's gonna process things is gonna be with love. It might not be easy, right? Actually, I'm getting this. Somebody, you do have a King of Cups in your energy, and you like to stay away from this person because maybe you don't want to report to them, or maybe you don't feel like, maybe you feel shameful when you, I guess, when you don't speak to them for a while. You know, it could be a person, it could be an ancestor. I feel like it's a father, right? I'm gonna hit you with the Soul card. You have seen my descent, now watch my rising. Breakthrough, success, overcoming all obstacles. So yeah, I definitely feel like it's a tinge of addiction or addictive personality that somebody is overcoming, headed toward overcoming, right? At least somebody is not in denial about things. That's good.
Happy birthday, Virgo. I don't know if it's your mom's birthday, Virgo. Your mom could be a Virgo. Someone's mom's birthday. Ooh, gosh. Yep. Hey, Virgo. Okay, if it's your birthday, your mom's birthday. I'm picking up a divine feminine, or older woman. It could be her birthday. It's crazy, the download I just got. But anyway, that's not for y'all. But anyway, yeah, something about that. We got the Dolphin here. Dolphins are showing up. We got the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So, I don't know. I feel like with the Dolphin, it says, find joy in playful connections and let your intuition guide you deeper to a deeper understanding. Okay? Now, the Ace of Pentacles is in the reverse, right? But we got the Dolphin here. So that's like a fresh energy, a rejuvenated energy, a childlike energy. But then you got the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. There's someone that you feel like you don't have a new opportunity, but you feel better. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like God has given you more time, but you could be doing less. Like, I don't know. It's something here. It says, I let the universe catch up with my dreams. I feel like there's someone, you could be hindering yourself, to be honest with you. And I know you guys don't like these kind of messages, but we all need to hear them. There could be someone, and your own mindset could really be, remember I was talking about yesterday, your subconscious mind, your subconscious thoughts can really block your life, right? So you can project off, being confident, but subconsciously, if you are insecure about whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, it will not work. Okay, so I let the universe catch up with my dreams. There's a thing here. There's something fresh, something new, a new start, a new opportunity. And I don't know if you feel like you fumbled it. I don't know if you feel like you don't have it, but it's here. It's time for you to step into this energy. Something about that, The Dolphin comes to the rescue. I seen a dolphin like nudging a lady out of the water because the lady was like playing DEAD. So I don't know, maybe it's time for you to come and nudge something. Time for you to move something. Time for you to do something here. Time for you to really believe in something. Like, not just saying that you believe it, you know, not projecting it out of your mouth, but really truly believing it in your mind, because there's something here that you don't believe about yourself. And it's like you've been getting daily reminders about this thing, but for some reason I feel like you still need a deeper understanding here. Okay, God could be really trying to show you things, but maybe you just do not believe the things that you're seeing. You know, maybe you just truly can't see yourself receiving certain things because of how you were raised. Maybe you can't see yourself, you know, being a certain way because someone needs to change their mindset here. Okay, it's really causing a block for you. There could be a lot more growth here, but there's something that, you know, there's an imbalance here. This could be someone needing some kind of therapy here. There could be someone, you could be just, you know, a little bit imbalanced right now. Maybe there's some kind of something that happened in life. You know, sometimes things trigger us and we just need a little counseling. It's all right. Your girl loves therapy. Okay, I'm such an advocate for therapy. You know, I think it's healthy. I think it is a part of your growth and development, and maybe it could be time for someone to step into the office, right? Whoever you feel comfortable with, right? There's someone out here that can assist and guide you with, you know, your healing. We're here if you need us. Okay, we're always open and available for you guys. But yeah, definitely. Now, we ain't no licensed counselor, but we can, you know, we are spiritual. We have spiritual authority, right? What God gives us to give to people. So we're here for you as well. But there's something about, you know, letting the universe catch up with your dreams. It's like, I don't know if you're chasing after a thing, but you know, I was telling my husband, I seen this picture, right? We chase after things, right? You go chasing it, and then you get that thing, and then you're standing right there, and, you know, life is right here, but it's like, it's only a little bit of life left, you know? So don't become lifeless chasing things. Allow things to become attracted to you, okay? Believe that these things are attracted to you, right? Stop allowing your subconscious to block your blessings. If God has already told you something, don't let that little, because you know, that's why it's very important, because I don't know if you're a tarot reader, energy reader, some kind of spiritualist. That's why it's important that you get offline sometimes and you live in the real world. That's why it's important that you have clients off of the internet. That's why it's important you do things offline so you stay in the real world, right? Because you have to deal with real people's lives. So it's important that you take practices to keep your own mental health clear, especially when you're dealing with the lives of people. This ain't no joke. This is not a joke what we do. We take people's lives very seriously. So in order to do what we do, what you do, you have to take your life very seriously. Okay?
Ten of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Temperance in reverse. So you had a fast ending. I'm saying something, look at this. Actually, like, this is a fast ending and a new beginning. Real talk. Like, look at this. Look at this Three of Pentacles. Like, they looking at it go up in smoke, right? I feel like with this energy, I feel like you were spared from something. It was a fast, abrupt ending. It could have been a relationship. It could have been a way of living. It could have been a job situation, home situation, right? It definitely shows you moving forward into, you know, it's a new, the Three of Pentacles it's a new design, you know? It's a new situation. It's a new frame of mind. It's new ideals and new concepts in this Three of Pentacles. Now with the Temperance being in reverse, I feel like maybe you having trouble managing it. Like maybe money. It's like you ever went from having a certain amount of money
Yes.
to not having that amount,
Yes.
and then you have trouble budgeting your money because you simply used to having more than you had, right?
Oh boy.
And it gets you out of control because you find yourself doing the same thing over and over, right? It's like you get paid, you make plans, but bam, right? But that could be one situation. And then this could also be a person who is so used to war that you don't really know how to operate when it's peacetime. You know what I'm saying? Like your being,
Got a peace treaty.
your whole being is used to resistance. So now that there's no resistance, you feel off balance. You used to spiritual warfare, right? But God say it ain't none right now.
You looking for it.
You looking for smoke, and there's none. So it's a matter of trying to balance it out, because you'll find yourself, you can get in the idle place, right? And y'all keep feeling like the need to say this. They picking us off with the AI and the idle places. Because the AI leads you to scrolling. I find myself doing it, but I'm consciously aware of it. So it doesn't affect me, but I feel it affects me even. And I'm consciously, because sometimes I run across things on the AI and I got to cross-reference them, because I'll be like, what? Let me hold up. Let me see something real quick. No, this ain't, and I know, but I can see how a weaker-minded person in an idle situation, they can hear something on the AI, and then it becomes a truth to them. Right? Raise your words, not your voice. The rain grows flowers, not thunder. Make peace, have empathy, show kindness. Stop yelling at them children. Stop yelling at them children, whoever you is, right? And stop yelling at the dog. Somebody yelling at a dog. When you yell at a dog, it's not going to have the result. It's not going to have the desired effect. And yelling at a child is not going to have the desired effect either. Like,
the dog just needs more outside time, Maybe you didn't realize.
When you deal with a dog, you got to be aware of you. Especially if somebody got a bigger dog. Like, when you deal with bigger dogs, you have to be aware of you, because what's wrong with the dog is what's wrong with you. When you got bigger dogs, the bonding between bigger dogs and humans, it's a little more different. Like, bigger dogs, you got to look at it when you got a big dog or a sizable animal, dog, and I say dog because I'm feeling dog, you can't look at the house like a cat. Like a cat, you can, this is my house. When you got a dog, you got to realize you sharing a home with an animal that's territorial. So if you don't take them outside, what you think he gonna do? If you don't feed him on time, what you think he gonna do? If you hit him, what you think he gonna do, right? And like, with the children, if you raise your voice, they're gonna adjust to the pitch. It's gonna be non-effective. You're gonna find yourself screaming out, and they're gonna be getting stronger. And then you're gonna be pulling your hair out, because you're gonna be like, they not listening, because you yelling, your decimal is too loud. You gotta learn how to talk.
I noticed that is so true, because
subtle.
That's so real. I notice as my boys are becoming bigger, I'm noticing that, the quieter I am, the more, the more I get the response I'm looking for. Because when I'm loud, when I'm obnoxious, when I'm young, they don't really pay that attention. That's just the norm, right? So sometimes you have to switch things up and find something different. And it can change the whole rhythm in the house.
Most of the things that's in your life on a soulish level are actually reflecting back to you what you giving out.
Yep.
On a level that many don't understand. What you pump out is what come back. Like, even when you dealing with animals or children, you dealing with the same resistance from them that they learned from you. Mm-hmm. They covet it. They become you all over again, right? So even animals, like, if you beat an animal,
why the dog keep taking the food out the bag? You ain't feeding them on time.
If you beat him when he a puppy, or beat the dog when it's a puppy, it's gonna show anger and aggression as it matures, right? Okay. If you yell at the dog, then the dog is gonna be nervous. He gonna read. Dogs are energy readers.
Very good.
They the #1 energy readers, right? Mm-hmm. If you adjust your energy, you'll get a different response out of a dog each time. Mm-hmm. They don't hear what you're saying. They don't
see what you're doing.
They read what you're doing.
Okay. We got the Queen of Pentacles coming out here for you. So I don't know if you're a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, okay? But there's something about, you know, a hard worker here. You could be a divine feminine, right? Something about you making things happen. I feel like you're a person that you're very resourceful, okay? I am in sync with the flow of life. Sirens call, okay? I don't know if you're into mermaids, Mami Wata, whatever it is, something like that. It says, follow the call of your heart and let its melodies guide you to your true purpose, okay? You know, Mami Wata, right? She would come to the surface, you know, the sirens would come and they would sing, ah, 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 and they would persuade men to come in, right, in the water.
Archangel Michael.
Right, Archangel Michael.
We don't want y'all around.
Okay, so
you gotta talk to them.
This
like,
is, yeah, right. This is what they would do. So I don't know why she keeps coming up. I don't know if someone's being allured by something. I hope you're seeing things for more than what they are. You know, these two eyes trick you. We teach that over here. You know, not to really trust your two eyes here, but to trust your crown chakra, your ajna, your third eye. You know, not to be really you know, meeting people with your sacral energy, your low vibrational energy, but to use your crown, right? Something about that. There could be something trying to allure you in. You know, everything that glitters is not gold. If I take a polished shit and I put it in my hand and I sprinkle glitter on it, unless you could smell the shit, you would never know what it is, right? So it's something about going deeper here. Follow the flow. Follow the call of your heart and let its melody guide you to your true purpose. Not the things that are calling you on the outside, because there's a lot of things calling you. You can feel the energy pulling you. It's like, I feel like right now, there's you've been getting a lot of different mixed energy, right? Probably a lot of different arousals and things you're wondering why. There's energy being sent towards the collective right now as we go into the new season. You know, there's another ascension upon us. You could be feeling it, you know. Things are probably feel a little bit strange right now, okay? You know, it's like, I don't know, something there. There's an energy trying to pull at you, you know. I told you sirens are those things that, you know, they try to draw you in so they can take you down. So be mindful of this, right? Be mindful of, you know, meeting people in your lower nature. You know, if the first thing that arouses you is your lower vibration when you meet a person, you probably need to walk away. You know, you want people that are enticing your crown, okay? Something like that. Queen of Pentacles. Something about you using your resources properly here. Okay? Right? I don't know if you have some kind of resources that someone could use. This doesn't have to be money. It could be information to help someone through a situation. Whatever it is, there's something about, you know, I am in sync with the flow of life here.
I was hearing a message, right? I was telling my wife about a message I was hearing yesterday, but I don't really want to say it, even though I'm being pushed to say it. I'm not going to say it, but the minute she started talking about the sirens, I start feeling it again.
Archangel Michael.
So, and I can feel it like, so what I'll say is like, certain things you gotta learn how to walk away. That's it. Like, you gotta walk. You literally, like, when you connected to people or things, or you had to learn how to walk away and know that it's okay to walk away. Because, like, being connected to sirens, like, you know, women that manipulate, like, they use the energy of the siren to manipulate, very manipulative. I want to say unholy, but I don't want to be churchy, right? But this, and whether it be a woman or a man, if you connected to these type of energies, just walk away from
Just walk away.
Walk
they are
away.
alluring you to your demise.
That's what sirens do.
You know.
You know, they offer just like warlocks, right? They persuade you into believing that you can get something, but you're never gonna quite get it, right? You're never gonna quite get it. You just ruin yourself trying to. Princess of Cups to the Five of Pentacles to the Prince of Swords. I feel like this is this can actually be a couple, a younger couple. Princess of Cups to the Prince of Swords with the Five of Pentacles. And I don't know, but I'm wanting to say maybe y'all could be in a form of isolation or be outside, outdoors. This could be somebody as well, outdoors. You could be away, isolated from your family. But I really feel like this is two people outdoors. And it says, look, to love without expectation is to be in heaven.
Somebody's living off grid or something.
Yeah, release control and make peace with loved ones. Somebody's definitely off of the grid with this make peace with loved ones and the Five of Pentacles energy. Like I say, if we do things, just don't let the algorithm influence you. Like, don't be a person, like for instance, thank you, Spirit. Say I say, I'm gonna give up on life and I ain't gonna hold no responsibilities because I feel like that's what God is telling me. If I look, when I start thinking like that, when I'm strolling, I'm gonna start stopping at things that justify my discretion. Well, the danger in that is that AI gonna pick up what you spending time reading and it's gonna feed you that algorithm. And next thing you know, you'll be looking at an algorithm that's tailor-made for your phone by the AI to watch you spiral out of control. It's a device that is diabolical shit. Like, and I don't mean to say it like that, but make sure your decisions, make sure your references are cross-checked.
Right,
Like,
stop believing everything.
stop, like,
you know, because that's what the enemy does. The enemy wants to play on your mind. Like, you know, it's crazy. And the sad part about the AI is they do is what I've noticed, because I don't think I scroll as much as a lot of people. But when I do, I notice that they try to mix it with the truth. So, you know, they'll give you a little bit of a lie, a little bit of truth, a little bit of lie, mix it in there so you can be confused. So it's very important to have discernment, number one, and to, you know, make sure you do your own reference checking, especially before you go talking about this shit, because a lot of people will go out here getting something they got off of AI, and now they're talking about this girl pregnant, now they're talking about this boy did this man did this woman did this. Like, you know, make sure you know what is true before you just go around here speaking things, because, you know, I think that is a part of the humiliation ritual. You know, evil loves to humiliate. So why not give you false information that you go repeat, and now you're a part of my humiliation ritual, right?
The AI is diabolical, bro. I'm telling you. Like, try to control your thoughts and think away from that shit. Like, it's cool to be on your phone. Google has information that's very pertinent and very valuable. But when you get something out the AI, cross-check it. Like, if you hear something, because, you know, they'll give you a minute worth of shit that you feel and it'll justify your whole discretion out here. And have you feeling like, you know, anything you think, they feed you. Because why? They pick it up when we stop and look. Whatever you stop and look at, AI see it.
That's real. You know how, like, I know several times I have bought stuff off my phone. Next thing you know, it's on my Facebook feed. You know, a coupon code for this place, that place.
And it's getting more.
They had no permission to be worried about where I'm shopping or what I'm doing, right? But that's what they do, you know, try to feed you things. So just, you know, feed your own mind. Don't. Why wouldn't you feed your own mind if you know they are already trying to do it with this AI, artificial intelligence, manipulation of energy, mind, body, soul, right? You have soulless beings that are trying to teach. You know, like, just pay attention.
Yo, you got AI memes trying to teach.
Yeah, they take, I seen a thing, they're using Maya Angelou's voice and on like a voiceover kind of thing. Like, it's just crazy, you know. Just be careful, you know. And you don't have to study everything. Like, you know, some people, you feel like you got to study everything. Some of that shit is not for you to know. It's not even, it has nothing to do with you. Like, I know. No, some things are have nothing to do with you. Like, you know, some things are better left where they are.
I mean, I ain't
Stay
gonna
in your
lie.
own lane when it comes to God will lead you where you need to go.
I mean, I'm gonna keep it funky because the reality of it is, if you're a TikTok user and you know you gonna stroll and you're gonna get caught strolling because it's a bunch of shit flickering. So you're gonna be there in that place. It's best to recognize that this is what the world, because you don't want to make AI your enemy. You just want to be aware of what it is. Because if you try to fight against it, it's something that's truly bigger than you as an individual. So you just got to realize I'm me, that's AI. It's exciting while I'm online, but after I close the phone down and get offline, shit is real in real life. Because the AI is just, it's an algorithm, and it's a diabolical algorithm, and the bonding is much stronger. First, it used to just suggest things in stores. You know, you get to talk about Nikes on the phone. You might text somebody, I'm gonna buy some Air Max. Next thing you know, they got Nikes. It used to be that was now they tapping into your subconscious. They draw conclusions and feed them to you.
Queen of Cups is here. Okay, I feel like you're very nurturing, loving. You could be a mother. Okay, Neptune's place. Let the currents of the divine guidance lead you to your true purpose. Okay, you could definitely be a Queen of Cups here, just allowing the divine to guide you. Okay, I don't know if you're a Scorpio. I'm feeling heavy Scorpio. You could be a Pisces. Who I forget? Pisces, Scorpio. Who's my other water sign? I can't even think of them.
Cancer.
Cancer. There you go, Cancer. Okay, I was like, I'm forgetting somebody, right? Let the currents of the divine guidance lead you to your true purpose. That means that, you know, the currents, that means there's going to be little waves that move you here, move you there, but it's leading you to your divine purpose. It means that every road will not be straight. Every path will not be narrow. It may be some bumps, some hooks, some curves, but it says that it's leading you to your true purpose. You know, every challenge, you know, even the ones you didn't want to go through, every problem, every up, every high, every low is leading you to your purpose here. Okay. And it says, I am willing to see my sameness with others. This opens my awareness to oneness. So that's what my husband was speaking about earlier. You know, a mirror reflection. We are a mirror reflection of each other. You know, that's why you'll get a lot of times, you know, especially on the internet, you got to be careful. You'll have a person that sits on the internet, right? Behind a computer, right? And they will do things to try to hurt a person because they really love the person. So for example, I feel like one of you guys are an influencer, and maybe you could be plus size, right? Like me. Right? Maybe you're an influencer and you're plus size, and you keep noticing that you're getting comments in your comment section that are very nasty. Well, what's happening is there's someone behind the computer that wish that they had the confidence to show themselves like you, right? You know, see, you have become confident in who you are, and there's a lot of people that can't show themselves, reveal themselves. So don't get caught up in what people do, because I don't know if someone's in your comments, I'm feeling. I don't know if they're playing around in your comments, they're playing around in your energy while you are doing God's work online, right? But just keep going. It's something about ignoring it, because these people don't have half of the confidence that you have to sit there in your flaws and your truth and in your authenticity daily. So keep doing what you do. Okay, I don't know if someone's trying, like, I feel a flag. I don't know if someone's trying to get you, someone's trying to do something, because yeah, it's like someone wants to do what you're doing, but they're not even confident, so they just get on the keyboard and they type nasty comments, okay, because they are really depressed and sad about themselves. Okay, you know, that's what it is. That's the truth, and it's a sad truth, but just remember that. So if you are living in your truth right now, You are being revealed online. You are being illuminated. The light is on you right now. Kudos to you, okay, for being able to show up with your flaws, for being able to show up with your errors, for being able to show up when you don't feel like you look your best, for being able to show up when you feel like you don't have anything to say, okay? Something about that. There's someone out here that truly admires you, but it's like a envious kind of energy because they don't know, they're not at your level right now. So just be forgiving is what I'm seeing here, and be willing to understand that we are a mirror reflection of each other. Okay, so there's someone and they're just going through some shit, they're down, depressed, and you just have to be that strength that God made you. And I'm sorry that they are targeting you because they are cowards. However, just keep doing you. Keep seeing people, with that oneness, that willingness to be like, you know what? I understand. I was in a low vibration before. I understand. I understand. Something about that. You have to be understanding. If not, you'll be out here ready to fight people. Right? For real, you have to be understanding or you'll be ready to tear something up. Okay? You have to understand that, those energies are not even worth it. They are beneath you. Okay? And just keep moving.
I got the 10 of torches out here in reverse, to the 7 of swords in reverse, to the 9 of cups upright. And it feels good. Like all the other energies, especially that siren energy. Ooh. But this feels good because I'm gonna tell you why. The 10 of torches in reverse. You got the burdens up off you. You broke loose of that, right? Now, what was burdening you was also stealing from you. Energetically, money, somebody could have been using somebody's card information. I'm saying somebody taking Uber rides on somebody's card. The 7 of swords in reverse, again, you got away from it. Real, it's wiggly too. It's real wiggly.
I feel free.
Like one of them situations where I could say it how it's coming out, cause somebody ancestors like that motherfucker trying to steal. Like, right? It was like a situation where somebody was stealing from you. All right, imagine this. I'm over your house. Mm-hmm. You lose something. Mm-hmm. I steal it. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, you don't remember where you put it at?
You help me find all one.
Look, I'm getting mad and I'm like this though.
I'm a mollywop.
I'm like, damn, yo,
I don't like that. That makes me angry.
That's this kind of energy. Like you was around a person and they was like,
I don't like that, y'all. That's shifty.
Imagine that burden, though.
That person that helped you look for the money when they stole it.
And then you and your intuition, knowing, because you got morals, but you got your intuition, so you looking at the person like, I know they stole it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And they just keep acting like, you sure you don't remember where you put it at? Like, but all that's past you, right? So it don't got to be your scenario, but that's what kind of energy this was. Like, 10 of torches to the 7 of swords. I mean, come on. That's like I'm gonna put the burden on you, and I'm gonna steal from you, so you ain't got enough energy to even beat the burden. Like, but nevertheless, you shook it off, and look, you looking mighty marvelous with the 9 of cups, right? The 9 of cups is wish fulfillment.
Okay.
So and it says anything you lose comes around in another form. Opportunity, choices, transformation. So somebody was stealing even your opportunities from you, right? And maybe you wasn't even realizing it. Stealing opportunities, they wasn't protecting you. They was keeping people away from you that would actually protect you.
I was getting ready to say, someone was like, well, how can somebody steal my opportunities? Well, imagine you thinking somebody love you, but every time it's time to get up and go to work, they like lay down, right? Bills keep getting behind, whatever.
Or sometimes there'd be
different situations, right?
they could do what the predatorial narcissists do, and that is they project their energy to everybody else to stay away for nefarious reasons, right? So whereas though it'd be like, people be like, I was gonna call you, but I ain't wanna call you because, you know, yo be tripping or she be acting crazy and I just ain't wanna, you know, so.
Okay.
You got opportunities, choices, transformation since you got away from the person that will still watch you lose something, keep it and help you look for it.
This song been in my head for 2 days. I'm so sick of being lonely every night while my man goes out with his homies. Who is that? Okay,
Every
somebody,
other night.
somebody. You be calling me, blowing up my pager like a
Every other
bugaboo.
night.
You be acting like a bugaboo. But tonight it seemed different.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
That
I
was
don't know.
that air right
It
there.
was, right? All right. Cause I heard they say he do a little this, he do a little that, he's always in trouble. I heard Sierra. Okay. I don't know. Your name could be Sierra. But let's see. I'm gonna get one more. I got the Coral Crown. Forgive yourself and others. Freeing yourself from the burdens of the past. You free, baby. All right? You free, right? Forgive yourself and others. And you know, I think I was talking to one of my sisters the other day, and I was like, you know, you really have to learn to truly forgive others, because a lot of shit they do, they're not even aware. Some people were raised tore up, like, you know, they are still a product of their environment because they refuse to heal. You know, when we get grown, the job is to, you know, understand that no, it was not our fault, the shit that happened to us, but it is our responsibility to heal, right? And some individuals choose not to heal, so we have to understand that, you know, forgive yourself and forgive these people. You know, why hold a grudge with a person that they're not even right with themselves?
But
like,
you know,
why am I gonna be mad at a person that can't even get it right with themselves, right?
Sometimes y'all, sometimes it's people that want to heal,
They do.
but maybe they just need to release the pain.
You gotta heal to release the pain. And that's why I said it's so important to forgive, because, you know, you'll be holding a grudge against somebody that truly didn't even mean what they did because they don't know any better. You know, not everybody had the upbringing you had, right? Not everybody had that. Some people really didn't have anything, and all they know is survival. All they know is struggle. All they know is hurt and pain, right? And until they choose to be ready to heal, then that's all they're going to ever project out. So you have to be willing to forgive yourself for allowing those kind of people in your life, and you have to be able to forgive those people, because look, they still trying to figure it out, you know. So something about that, using your crown chakra could be very significant here. Remember, I was talking about when we're meeting people, like, not, you know, if the first thing that moves when you meet somebody is your lower extremities, right? Something's wrong. You want somebody, some people, and I'm not just talking about lovers, I'm talking about friends. You know, we need people that are motivating our crown chakra. They're you know, our third eye, our ajna chakra is open. We can see, okay?
And look, I got the sun out here, and it says to praise the sun is to praise your own eyes, seeing clearly, gratitude, happy with your life, right? Oh boy, somebody on here talking about praise the sun, right? Listen, praising the sun doesn't mean that the sun is God. When you go outside and you see that sun and you start cutting up, you praising the sun, whether you know it or not. You know how you start, let me go outside and see how I look. Oh man, the sun out here, I'm about to act up. So maybe if you consciously put more effort into appreciating the sun for what it's for restoration, not to go out and cut up. Maybe to go out, take your shoes off, stand in the grass, meditate, look up.
I just heard Aniko, the Garden of Eden.
Because the Ace of Pentacles is in reverse to the Princess of Swords. So this is a card of health. So you could be needing to focus on getting out a little more in the sun. Also, I had this crazy intuition. Somebody got a very narcissistic person in their life, and this is what they say all the time. That's crazy. That's crazy.
With a
Like,
smile.
it's somebody that somebody deal with, and that's they lie is.
That's crazy.
And I know you about sick of it, right? So I think
That's you're crazy.
it's time to you gotta find a way to express yourself, right? In order for you to get around to what you want, you gotta open your mouth and be expressive about it, right? Get out there in the sun.
What's up, spiritual tea party?
I'm hearing them say, stop running around with your shoes on all the time.
Let them feet out. Let them dogs out. We love y'all. We gotta go.
Yeah, we out of here.
We gotta go, y'all. We gotta go, but we gotta go right now. But we'll be back before you know it. I don't wanna leave, baby, but we gotta go right now.
Love y'all.
We love you guys so, so much. That was your message, okay? Hope you guys have a beautiful, blessed, and abundant Tuesday. Turn up Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. Who having tacos? Look, Auntie wants some tacos, preferably maha. What is it called? Maha shrimp bait? I mean, fish. What is it? What's that fish taco I like? Maha. Yeah. We love you guys. If you would like to support our page, all of our information is on the channel. If you're not already, make sure you subscribe. Why wouldn't you want to? Don't you want more messages like this? Okay? Don't you like seeing us? We like seeing you. We love you guys. We elemental beings.